Amazing. Hello, everyone. It's time for the grand finals of the Lewis Fulham Invitational. These runners are getting themselves set up. They've fought through hardships today. Mungi's hit a reverse sweep. Raul has completely swept all of his opponents aside. They've made it to the grand finals to win this beautiful trophy. They're going to be taking it home tonight. Can I hear it if you want Raul to win? Can I hear it if you want Mungi to win? Now, it sounds like we have a crowd favorite. That reverse sweep is really doing numbers for him. But I also want the chat to have their say. So, mods, if we could run a prediction for this one. I know I don't usually do predictions, but get your predictions in. Who's going to win this best-of-5 grand final between Mungi and Raul? I know who I'd put my money on. Who are you going to put your arches on today? I'm so excited. I hope you guys at home are excited. It's the grand finals of the inaugural Lewis Fulham Invitational. And right now, I'm going to send us back to our commentary desk. I'm going to run back there very quickly, but also very carefully with this trophy. So I will be just 1 second. Oh. Wait, hold on, is it on? No. Oh, there we go. And hello, and welcome back to the commentary booth. I am joined here... Wait, hold on, I'll do this. I am joined here with Andronicus. It's been a little while. We tried to split up the seeds as best as we could, but we had 3 commentators for 7 matches, so... I thought let 2 of them have 3 and let 1 of them have the grand finals. And Andronicus happened to get the grand finals. I think he's pretty happy about it. Are you happy about it?
I mean, I'm beyond excited. We got 2 of the best players in the world competing for this awesome trophy that Fulham didn't break.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God. And I think we'll be going in a couple of minutes. I can't wait. They're close friends, but today they're going to be going against each other. And I'm sure they both want that trophy really bad.
I mean, it's actually going to have to, it's really going to pain me to have to give it away because it looks really nice and it would look really nice in my setup. But equally, I'm not the winner of the Lewis Fulham Invitational. I guess in some ways, we're all winners of the Lewis Fulham Invitational, right, guys? That was there was boos in that crowd. I thought that was poetic, but no, it was okay. There were boos. There were actually boos. That's crazy. And usually I quite like boos, but you know, not that kind. Okay, that one got a couple of laughs. There was a couple of hefty laughs in that one. And Mungi versus Raul. Now, on paper, I don't know who you've got in this. I know that we've got the stats right in front of us. Is there anything that you would prefer?
Well, my predictions today haven't been the best. So, I predicted before the tournament, I kept saying Silva's going to win the whole thing. And then he lost 2-0. But then in the booth, I was confident I said Tiger's going to win. And then he lost 2-0. But I have said that Mungi's going to win the whole thing. So, I think that means that Raul's going to win. That's my take.
Okay. I know I've already done this, but please, I'm not gonna ask who you're supporting, but when this first seed starts, I want you to be as loud as we've been all day, okay? So I want you to clap those clappers together. I want you to clap your hands. I want you to shout. I want you to holler. I want you to be ready. And I want you guys to make as much noise as we can for this first seed in this best of 5 grand finals. Are we ready?
They're going to be going into the seed just now. Should be about to start. We'll see what the seed type is.
And here we go. Our first match of our best of 5 grand finals. Raul versus Mungi. We can see it's a desert village. It's one of those awkward seeds where you need to grab some wood beforehand, probably. Get a couple of logs, get a couple of sticks on the way if we can. Do we have a toolsmith? No, we've got a blacksmith. Pretty comfortable here. It's not the most ideal. Only 5 iron. What are we saying?
No, not the most. And another thing to notice is I think Mungi didn't get 2 logs beforehand, unless I can't see the screen correctly, which could be an interesting difference. And they are going to have to kill the golem. No Toolsmith incidents, but
A correction, we definitely don't have to kill the golem here.
do we not?
because it
Oh,
looks
second
like
blacksmith.
Monkey has found a second blacksmith, but I'm going to say it really quietly so Raul doesn't hear, but I think he might have already heard.
I did just shout it right now.
Yeah,
and
you
he
did.
is right in front of me. So
I mean, I tried, but he was already killing the golem, so I guess it doesn't save him that much time.
yeah, I mean he can get shears now, so could potentially save him a bit of time. But now they're just gonna be looking for the lava pool. Looks like they're both going the same way, looking for flint in this river, and should be very interesting to see how this nether goes. Interesting, I think, does Raul only have 3 food, or maybe he's got more hay bales in his inventory? But
Yeah, it definitely looks as though Mungi has more food. I'm craning my neck back here. There's 21 food for Mungi here, but Raul grinding this gravel right now, going back towards the tree, trying to get some of these leaves. Both of them mining the same tree at the same time. It's like I'm actually so happy for this matchup. It's such an amazing matchup. Raul, Mungi, both really good friends. They're both going back to the same Airbnb tonight, so at least one of them. This is going to be at that Airbnb tonight, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's also going to be there with Silver, but Silver's not the one that's won it. That's sad. Wait,
and
low-key.
hacks.
Wait.
Yeah.
But one of these two is going to win it. The question is who? And Raul is going to be the first player to enter the nether here.
I mean, also give a shout out to Mongi. He's flown the whole way from Australia just to take part in this tournament. So if he could take that trophy on what I assume is a very long flight home, then that would probably mean the world to him. And hopefully it doesn't get broken in the suitcase. But we'll
Let's
hope for the
hope not.
best.
Let's really hope not.
And it does look like a bridge bastion where Mongi, he has a higher win rate, a 67% win rate in bridge bastions. Controversial one with the crowd there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was very controversial. I'm not, I'm not happy with that. Chat is also, I don't even think it's controversial. They just hate you for it. But that's okay.
Well-
It is what it is. Raul definitely in the lead as of right now, grabbing the chalice first. Sorry, completely grabbing the chalice before Mungi even arrives there. But again, I don't know if he's got lower food. Notice he's going for this Hoglin play here. And I think that could be a difference maker. Obviously, Mungi with a lot more food. And he's jumping down to try and get the pork chops. But did get kind of swarmed by 3 pigs there.
Though also on Raul's count, you can see that I think lots of the reason he saved time was because he had leaves from the shears from the golem. And it was tough terrain to navigate, so Mongi did have to mine some netherrack, which potentially did allow Raul to get in the lead here, as it looks like it should be a pretty clean Donkey Kong. So, again, still pretty close, and I'm hoping that will be pretty close the whole way into the end.
I mean, it's always the ideal. You can literally cut the tension in this room with a knife. It is basically deadly silent. Everyone is so locked in on the seed right now. Raul playing the both of them, in fact, playing the Donkey Kong
On a double single,
double single. Like double single is pretty awkward, but they're doing really well, grabbing as many pigs as they can. It did look like Mungi had more pigs. He did start a little bit later though.
Yeah. I mean, double single, it does mean that 1 or 2 pigs different it could save you so much time because you're getting a low pig count. So we will see how that goes. And I feel like I kind of prefer Mongi's situation here.
I mean, yeah, it does look like Mungi has a few more pigs, more pigs. But Raul, even though the low food situation does have 1 pork chop in the inventory as well from that Hoglin, even though he did end up taking probably more damage than it's worth from that. Wow, we've got a split screen of both of the runners. They're both locked in. That's actually pretty crazy.
Intense.
That is intense. You can almost see the gameplay in their eyes. As they are heading towards the fortress in just a few seconds. Both pretty much ready to leave, both with a lot of stuff. Still a lot of gold to trade for Raul, whereas Mungi's done with the trades.
Yes. That small piglin count, it did make the difference. And also, on the tension, I mean, beforehand, we saw Mongi joking around a bit in some of the earlier games, but he is locked in. There is nothing will phase him. And he is now ahead into the fort, it looks like.
I mean, something I love about Raul here is that he always waits for like the last possible second to hit that pearl hang. Bro, he's gonna unhang his pearl, and it's like an instantaneous teleport. He times it perfectly, knowing his terrain like the absolute back of his hand. I know he's a little bit behind here, but it is just seconds. I mean, he's about to pearl to the fortress right now, going to be at the spawner in a split second. But it was pretty much a pig difference in that bastion split.
Yeah, very much so, as Mongi is getting the blaze bed off here, and as you were saying about the unloading that power just a tiny bit later, it's those small things that make the difference between these two runners when the games are this close. The Raul looks like taking a lot of damage. This post blind might be pretty difficult for him. Oh! Falls into the lava, instinctively pearls, and now he's dead. And now it's Mongi's seed to lose. Wow. Oh, who got taken to 2 hearts from those blazes. It's his seed to lose. He doesn't want to lose it, but very much both runners on the edge here. So much tension in the room. Oh my God! Both runners are dead.
And it's all to play for once again. I mean, there's this. You could really feel the tension in the room, and I mean, both runners back to square one. We're 7 minutes in, and we're back in the village. Low key, Jumper or Johnny would have beaten this seed faster.
This is insane, and it's just now it's all about the mental. They've seen this seed, and they were on pace in the fort, and now they're pretty much on pace again, but all the way back into the overworld. So we'll see. Also, they have to think about the knowledge they have about the seed. How does that change how they're gonna play this? I mean, looks like Raul last time with the food situation. This time he's grabbed 21 bread. He's not taking any chances, which I definitely think is the right play in this scenario.
I mean, yeah, this is cinema. Like, we're able to watch more grand finals because of this. Like, I'm not complaining. I'm sure the runners internally are mad, but like, what can I say? It's amazing.
I mean, look at the expressions on their faces.
Yeah, yeah, very true.
Yeah, they do both know the route here, so it should be easy. And Raul does have a bit of a lead because he died first. Usually dying first, not the sort of thing that you want, but I guess it does give him that little advantage here. And he also didn't need to kill the golem because he remembered from last time. So we'll just see how this plays out and what's going to happen in the way back, because they did both have to reset the seed. I mean, Raul, all his items burned in lava, and it looked like Mongi. When you die kind of on those fortresses, lots of the items, they do fall off. So both in a rough situation and just had no choice but to start over. I don't know, do we ever see that in tournaments? Both runners full resetting?
Like, it's so rare. It's so rare to see, and we're seeing it in the grand finals here. I mean, it's awesome. I much prefer it to be a close seed within a few, within a minute or so, versus one runner taking it away, and we've got 5 minutes to watch someone just destroy another player. Like, this is way more intense, more fun. And Mongi floods the pool.
Oh.
But obviously, tons of lava left. Absolutely going to be fine here.
So you oohed for the Mongi flood, and I oohed because Raul hit a bed clutch at
Oh,
the same
wow.
time. Which is, I don't know, I think he might have skipped wood in the overworld. Oh! Knocked off by a piglin, taken down to 2 hearts. I believe he doesn't have a boat because he didn't play. I'm not sure, unless he's just not got it crafted. But very scary situation here.
Dude,
as
actually
Mongi's
insane.
on fire. I think he used the bed to get more blocks.
Wow. Dude, like, what is this seed? This is LFI. This is crazy. I'm so shocked. I don't even know how to commentate this. This is amazing. We're seeing some insane plays, and like unorthodox. I mean, maybe it's nerves, maybe it's just the land, but yeah, no. Raul does now have wood. I guess trying to preserve it maybe for the DK route. Obviously able to maybe make a gold pick. Has crafted the logs now, but just did have raw logs in the inventory. Wow, just insane. And the fact that both runners are now basically ready at the same point in the run, within 10 seconds of each other ish again.
Yeah, I mean, you often see close games, but not usually when I mean, this isn't going to sub 15, I assume. This final time is going to be over 15 minutes. Probably the slowest match we've had all day. So, pretty insane. And as you mentioned with the wood, it's like Rao knew that he had to use so many blocks to get to this bastion and for the route. So just because with the God Sense, he doesn't need a boat technically for the speed run. So by avoiding that, he can save himself a couple of seconds, but it doesn't save himself seconds if it means he's taken so much damage.
Ral getting some wood burned before trying to recuperate some of his losses.
Oh! That was close.
That was very close. Still able to be alive in this situation. It's so tense. I think both of these runners, you can really feel the nerves. Like, I know this isn't playoffs, but I mean, I think both of them are really wanting to win this, really wanting to take home the grand finals.
And I mean, in playoffs, I mean, these players have so much experience of playoffs, but not sitting here with 150 people watching them. Shout out our wonderful audience. But it does look like Rao's managed to leave a lot faster than last time. I think this time he did a Soog rather than the Donkey Kong, which allowed him to get a lot more picks, and he is already on the way to the fortress. Though so is Mongi, unloads his Pelhang right now. So still, it's anyone's game.
Yeah, like any small change could be the difference here. And we're
Oh,
looking at seeing
skeleton on the
skeletons.
top.
Ral gonna chug a little bit of food before we go up and trying to block off.
Oh!
How is this with the skeleton not hitting him? It's not aggro. I don't know how, but he is alive. But it allows Mongi to take the lead back.
Yeah, while we were watching Rao struggle, Mongi's already at the spawn. They're killing Blazes, about to blaze bed. And, I mean, they really are neck and neck. 12 minutes into the run at the fortress. This is the most insane seed I've ever seen. And we've still got so much seed left to play. So...
I'm
Yeah.
gobsmacked at how awesome. This is seed 1. This is a best of 5. We're going to at least have 2 more seeds after this. I'm so excited. Like, this is insane.
Yeah, you could not ask for a better start to the grand finals, and hopefully a sign of the entertainment that's to come. As looks like they're both blaze bedded again, just trying to kill those blazes, get this pre-cross off, should be blinding soon, and it's going to come down to the end game, and really their nav to second portal, the stronghold, and the 0. That's what's going to determine who wins or loses this game.
So you're saying everything left in the seed
Yeah,
is
pretty
what's
much.
going to determine the winner of this seed. That's actually W analysis.
Well, to be fair, probably not killing the blazers. They'll probably do that pretty much the same. But you never know. You never know.
Hey, what if we got some sword tag? Like we see. Okay, they both have
They
swords.
both have
Okay, it's
swords,
fine.
yeah.
I mean, I tried to make it seem like everything left, but this is a. Oh, it's
Rao
a
has to
tough,
throw
it's a tough
2.
blind for both of these runners, both in forest, but both in different forests, trying to get their measurements correct. And Rao does spawn in a village, like not a very good one, but a village nonetheless. I do think both runners have substantial
Yeah,
explosives.
more than
But
enough.
look at how close this is.
Yeah, I was trying to take a peek on Rao's monitor of what the distance is, but again, it's all going to come down to terrain. I do wonder who's going to leave first. I reckon it'll probably be Mongi, but they're going to be... Oh no! Rao is out first, and let's see what this terrain nav is. Looks like it's pretty close, jumping into the lava, and F3 seeing, so probably a few blocks away, potentially, though Mongi is also on the way to this stronghold. And maybe Mongi's found better terrain. He's running along land, bridging to it, but Raul is building the portal. Let's see what this nav is like, see what the spike's like. Oh, messing up. That is not a nice portal build. And it's same thing, same time. Both runners into the stronghold, same frame.
The crowd is the tension that these runners must be feeling, the anticipation from both runners, and the nav
Portal
for
over
Raul
Raul.
and for Mongi.
Slightly for Raul, but the 0, it could make all the difference. What's it going to be? Looks like Front Dragon.
God.
Oh my god. 91. I'm assuming they'll push to 99. Oh, Messi with the soul sound. Will he make it? Raul's made it. with good beds, Rao should have this in the bag, but could the house is closed? Oh! Oh, Rao kills it for Rao! Gone for Rao!
Oh my god, dude! Wow! And Mungi pearls into the crystal to get the dragon kill, but I think it is too late.
little, too
Mungi,
Probably.
unfortunately, not able to take this first seed. Rao going to take the
my
victory.
God. Standing ovation from our crowd for what was really one of the most insane seeds we've ever. You don't see it a few seconds apart. 16 minutes into the run. It's insane.
Like, I actually can't believe how close it was when you would think that a death in the run just makes it so one runner is going to be so far in the lead. And I love the fact that Raul and Mungi both straight afterwards messaging in chat, we're both so chopped, bro. John A owns us. Like, joking around, taking it nice and easy. Whereas the crowd, everyone is on the edge of their seats. I think Raul and Mungi are just locked in. They're playing the seed how it comes to them. It's beautiful. It was just, oh, dude, what an amazing seed one.
Yeah. And the craziest thing, that's only seed 1. We have potentially up to 4 more seeds left to come. And I'm just beyond excited. Crowd, are you excited for some more seeds?
And without further ado, I don't want to ice the runners, and I certainly don't want to ice this crowd because they're going to get on me if if I make them stay any longer. Let's get our next seed started right now. And again, you could absolutely cut the tension in this room with a knife. Everyone is on the edge of their seats, anticipating more cinema to be seen. And in 3 seconds, we'll see what seed type this is.
Another desert spawn, I'm assuming that this is going to be a desert temple. Do we see it on their screen? No, another desert village. And this one, where are the trees?
Chopped.
Where are the trees? The trees are miles away.
Why did I didn't leave it? Like, surely I filtered this one away. No,
So,
I'm actually trolling.
Shout out the seed finder Fulham here.
Don't say that. Don't say that I tried.
And I mean, it could be interesting. Maybe I don't know if I see a crafting table house in this. It's hard to tell, but with no crafting table house, maybe they end up killing the golem with a pickaxe. We'll see if we do get a crafting table because it's
Why
so
have
far.
I left this in? I'm so
Oh, no,
sorry.
crafting
Okay,
table
there is
house.
a crafting table house.
Got
at
the
very minimum.
cactus in the front, so you can tell it's a crafting table house. But I mean, the question is, do you think are they definitely gonna run to the trees for wood, or maybe do they just enter without wood? What would you do here?
Okay, you're asking like a 1600 player what he would do here. But I mean, yeah, I think I'm going to be running to the trees. I think the trees in the distance aren't actually as far as you think, because by the time you've actually run to the village, there is an acacia biome pretty nearby that we can at least get to and be and hopefully be entering nearby. I'm not really sure about the situation regarding lava pools, but there is yeah, there we go. There's a lava pool kind of on the way.
Yeah.
There's a river with gravel and ravine. Sorry, with a river with gravel and flint. That was the main aim that I was trying to say there.
Though I do remember a bit of a throwback. I think it was a LCQ or mid-season, 2-3 seasons ago, maybe season 6 or 7, where bit of a beef for that one. But it was a seed like this, and I remember Retropog played it with no wood, and he just like full gapped everyone by a minute. I don't know if anyone else remembers that seed, and it looks like I don't think Raul did get wood. I'm not too sure here, but they are both entering the Nether at the same time. We'll see what does this Nether look like. Again, that's the story of this matchup so far. Whatever it is, they're in the same place at the same time.
And yeah, I mean, we do spawn into a crimson, so maybe I did think, oh, the wood's a bit far, but at least we got a crimson. But like, why the hell would they know that before they got into the Nether? This is probably one of those 3 a.m. seeds, you know what I mean? Like, one of the ones where I wasn't really thinking. As they're heading towards this bastion right now, I mean, both runners, as you say, pretty much neck and neck. They have been throughout seed
It's
1,
not a bastion,
seed
it's
2.
a fastia.
Oh, and yeah, that might be one of the reasons why I left this one in. Because look at this. I love that play from Rao. Grabbing the gold block from the top of the housing. And there is a little bit of lava, but thankfully it doesn't actually come down and impact us at all. At the same time, Mungi checking these top chests.
Yeah, very slightly for Mongi. Very much neck and neck. They know where the fortress is right out the back. And with a housing bastion, this is going to be a really quick seed. So this might come down to mechanics, but will definitely be, I reckon, that they'll be blinding at the same time again. That's my prediction.
I mean, it's a cool prediction. I do like it. It's one of those ones where I would love to see that you are correct. I'm cheering you on for once. I can't go against you. I want them to be blinding at the same time too.
Yeah. Not playing each other in ranked.
No, we're actually on the same team for once. I'm insane. This is nuts. How close these runners have been throughout both seeds that we've seen so far. And no matter the outcome of this, remember, this is a best of 5. So we will be seeing at least one more seed, hopefully 3 more.
And remember, it's a best of 5, and we all know what happened when Mongi last played the best of 5.
True.
He was 2-0 down. He came back. He reverse swept, which is I think there's only been a couple in all of playoffs history. So even if Rao wins this seed, we definitely can't count out Mongi. Though I think Rao has itched out a tiny bit of a lead, but nothing too much that it will really matter.
Dude, not only that, but Raul has like 5 beds from the village.
Yeah.
I noticed this early on, that he went to a lot of houses and picked up a lot of beds. So we're going to at least have a double bed spawner, which is really nice. It's going to be opened and cleared out pretty early, but it does look like Mungi is preparing to possibly leave or maybe just measure. I can't tell. Oh, measure. Yeah, we have to find out where this fortress
Where
is.
could it be?
I wonder where it is. But yeah, Mungi ready to leave ever so slightly earlier.
Yeah.
It's only a few seconds, but yeah, just an amazingly close run from both of these runners so far.
Though an interesting thing about the amount of beds that you mentioned Rao has, I believe that's because he didn't get wood. So he just wanted to bank on, even if there's no trees anywhere, which obviously there's tons in this nether, that he'd still be able to at the very least one cycle. And it looks like the question is who will find the spawner first. Mongi has found it. Rao has 2. They're still neck and neck. I'm so excited.
I know that it might sound like we're
words.
repeating ourselves by saying that I'm so hyped, I'm so excited for this seed, but like I am. I don't really know what else to say. Like it's insane to see these runners actually so close, so on the same pace, and they're also literally 6 feet away from one another. They are.
Oh!
And it's a beautiful clutch by Raul there.
But will lose him some precious time.
It will lose some time, but he's unfazed. He is absolutely fully locked in. Not a word said. Not an eyebrow raised. Not a twitch.
No.
Absolutely, completely chill.
Yeah, and I think Mongi does have a slight lead. Then we'll see how they're gonna get, how their pre-crafts, how's their measuring gonna be. But it's just, and we keep saying the same thing because the whole run they are just neck and neck. I mean, of course, like usually you don't keep repeating that because they're not neck and neck the whole time. You know what I mean? But Mongi is building the portal. I like it. Goes a bit higher for it. Though a bit of misplaced, but I think he's all right.
No, I don't
Okay.
think he misplaced. He's fine.
Okay, I'm getting
you're
scared.
bricked.
I'm too on the edge of my seat. It's too exciting.
But it does look like Mungi's slightly ahead here, getting the eyes. I think he had to throw 2, unfortunately, but he does have rods ever so slightly faster than Raul. But Raul also leaving with 6 as we speak.
And I think the first eye broke, so not the end of the world that he had to throw 2 there, and Raul may well have to, given he's also doing in the same spot. And while Raul's measuring, it looks like Mongi's leaving. So I'm not quite sure off the small micro things and Raul's slight mistake. This is quite a considerable lead. I mean, 20, 30 seconds, it's going to be hard for Raul to make that back up.
I'm not sure it's 20, 30 seconds. Raul's leaving. Raul is also leaving. I mean, yeah, sure, maybe 10 seconds for sure. We got a full screen cam of Mungi for a second here as he is
Building the
building
portal.
his second portal. In the meanwhile, Raul ready to mine towards it. Obviously, a slight difference there. And Mungi in the stronghold a good maybe 10 seconds earlier. Well, I can't even say 10 because Raul also building the portal.
Yeah. Though 10 seconds, one going the wrong way on the nav, and that can all be reversed. Though I do think, I mean, Raul has gold picks, which could also be a difference factor if it's a tough 0. If it's 058, could make the difference, tough setup. And they're both, I think, struggling a bit. So who knows who's ahead right now?
Oh no,
Fighting for
man!
a spike.
Both of these runners pretty much entering the stronghold at the same time, trying to find a spike that works. Obviously, new PCs, new setups. They may not be used to it. And Raul,
I think that might be a spider spawn. It's hard to tell.
I don't know.
It
I
looks too
truly don't
far,
know.
really. I'd be surprised if the portal room was there, but
Wait, Raul digging.
Raul digging,
Raul digging. He could hear something.
potentially below.
And I have literally no words. I don't know what to say in this situation. It's so close. Both of these runners just
going-
trying to force.
Oh,
the
Mungy's
portal room,
found it.
and Mungy is gonna get there first.
And we'll see what does this 0 look like. Slight overhang. But not a struggle for him. And this front cage. This, he should hit this. If he doesn't hit this, then... But with the nerves, anything can happen. We'll see what this 0 looks like. Nice double bed on the first two. Oh no. Oh.
And it's dead. And all the meanwhile, Raul did end up finding that portal room, but it's not going to be enough. And if we send it to a 1-1, one seed apiece, and it is a best of 5. We've got more seeds to come. We've got at least 2 more seeds. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm not gonna ice the runners at all. We're going straight into it. I know that everyone in the crowd is on the edge of their seats, wants to know who's gonna win. I mean, we can analyze that seed if you want, or we can get into the next one. Completely up to you.
I think we just gotta go straight into it. The people, do you want to see some more gameplay? And also, I mean, today we've seen a lot of sweeps. I think every single game, apart from Mongi Beef Salad, was a sweep. So I'm so glad that it's guaranteed now. That's not gonna happen, and I'm hoping that we get to a 3-2 situation.
And without further ado, let's get straight into it. I'm not waiting around, bro. This is crazy. I want to see what happens in this 3rd seed.
Yeah.
What seed are we gonna get? I don't know. Let's find out.
Looks like probably a room portal. I mean, we're in a forest looking for a spike. Don't see it off the bat. And yes, it's room portal for Raul. We'll see. Enough iron for an iron pick. Gold pick as well. And this complete. This is going to be a nice seed. Though I've not seen any food on their screen. If you look at Raul, he's E-raying, looking to try to find some animals.
That's really smart. I've never seen that before. That's actually TAS.
I mean, these players, they are TAS.
They are TAS.
They are TAS. And this is LFI.
This is LFI. It is.
No, it looks like Mongi's grabbing dandelions in
Oh my
2025.
gosh, I love it.
We're
I
nearly
love
in
it.
2026. I mean, that's insane. Though.
Wow, but Raul finds
Cows.
I mean, you have to assume that cows are going to be a better food source here, and 3 from the first cow as well is beautiful. And oh my god, we spawn in the bastion.
Yes, in the treasure. I do wonder, might they think about breaking the spawner first? No, it looks like they're both. I mean, looks like Mongi's gone straight up. I assume Raul's going to do the same, and we'll see if that food does make the difference in this seed. But this is probably going to be a fast seed as well, because we've not seen the fastest runs today. I don't think. I feel like most of the seeds have kind of been below their averages time, but Ruin Portal spawning onto the Bastion, this could be the fastest seed of the day.
You'd really hope so. You would really hope so. And out of all of the players to do it in the grand final, you'd want that to be the case, to have those fast seeds. I've not changed anything. I've not actually done this on purpose. This is just a normal seed that could have been on any matchup. But it is quite poetic to see this in this matchup right here. Like, what an amazing seed. What a great spawn. Let's hope that we're able to see the fort from the top of the bastion, maybe. Like, let's hope so. I don't know. Maybe those runners were able to see it. Fingers crossed they were.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell from where we are, but if they don't see it and one person breaks spawn and the other sends a quadrant, I mean, that could be the difference maker. And also, I believe they have an unbreaking gold pick, because they've just been cranking through this bastion. The way the gold pick just mines the blocks and only on half durability for Raul, like, that's That's really nice. And we'll see who's going to be leaving the Bastion first, because it's still neck and neck.
There's hardly anything that I can say. I mean, Raul maybe loses a little bit of time there, having to knock a piglin off. Possibly one less pig for trading. He's still a tiny bit behind, I would say, versus Mungi at this very moment in time. I'm talking 5 seconds. It is so close between these two runners right now, and yeah, it's unreal. I'm just so hyped to see two of the best speedrunners in the game here at LFI at Bournemouth University in person. I'm with a massive crowd. Can we hear you guys? And here we go. They're both leaving at the same time again.
I mean, it is just incredible. It's like, I forget that the runners, they're like a meter in front of me playing the game live. It's insane. And it looks like Raul might have found the spawner slightly faster than Mongi here. And Mongi's health situation is not great. Again, that food might be a bit of a difference here.
But you see, he just picked up 3 brown mushrooms.
Oh.
He's halfway to making some... And there's the red ones.
Oh!
Wow. And we can see in Big 25, Sati Stew.
Sati stew. And if you've not eaten a Sati stew in a while, you forget how good they are. It's just like,
Oh.
you can gain so much hunger. You're always full. It lasts so long. I mean, it will be more than enough for the rest of the run. Though, Mongi taken very low. I mean, did he get jumped on by a magma cube? This is very scary for them. Though it looks like he is going to be crafting the stew, and we'll watch how quickly his health regenerates.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Maybe Sati, it doesn't stand for saturation. Maybe it stands for satisfying.
That is horror. That is... that is... Wow.
Wow.
That's my fault. Raul does blind first here.
Has a bit of a lead. Has to go in the ocean for the eye, but shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Finds the eye. I thought there was another entity there as well that could have
Yeah.
messed him up, but does pick up the eye in the end. He did find the spawner a little bit ahead. He found the spawner a tiny little bit ahead of Mungi here, so could make all the difference. As Mungi blinds, Raul goes to find his second portal coordinates. Oh my god, are we trolling?
Oh.
Oh my god, we're trolling.
Oh, we got caved?
Mungi got caved. And we're going down to try and find the line in the cave.
Oh,
did
oh
you-
wait, measure. No, we can hit this.
Measuring
this is
in the
doable.
cave.
This is so doable.
Oh my god, he's tagged!
Oh.
He's tagged!
He's tagged. Round of applause from the crowd for Mongi with that. I mean, it saved him so much time, but Raul's already in the stronghold. He's got it all to make up, but we've seen some difficult navs. We've seen some tough zeros. So let's take a look at this one. As he doesn't look like he's got a great spike, does he?
It's good enough.
Oh, that looks
It
good.
is good enough.
And that's the polar room.
He's here. He is in the portal room. This silverfish, I mean, it's actually helping him a little bit. Able to deal some damage here.
Bit slow, but
Yeah, for sure. Taking off the armor to deal a little bit more damage. Ready to pearl for that last bit of health. And here we go. The pressure has never been higher.
this siege should be in Raul's hands, but it all depends on the zero. So let's take a look. Little bit of an overhang from Small Boy. So he should make 95. Though if he doesn't and only gets to 91, then there is a good chance that it could fly.
It wasn't the best pearl, but I think he's going to be pushing. No,
Only
he's staying at
91.
91.
If this flies,
Does it
Mongi's got
fly?
a chance.
Mungi's in the stronghold, bear in mind.
No, the dragon stays.
It's not flying. And Raul for the 5 explosive.
Oh,
Okay, not the 5. There it is.
there we go.
It probably was a 5, right? He just didn't double bend.
And we've not even been looking at the timer. Look at the time. This is going to be like a low 7. I mean,
Yeah.
this isn't just one of the fastest seeds. This isn't just the fastest seed. This is one of its fastest seeds ever
Yeah.
in the tournament, in person.
7:05.
That's
7:05.
that's so impressive.
I mean, his season PB this season, obviously, this isn't a private room. so it wouldn't count. But his season PB so far is 640. So that 705 has to show that how fast that is. I mean, it's faster than a lot of runners' PBs this season. I mean, it's faster than my PB ever. I think it's
Yeah,
faster than your
faster than
PB
mine as
ever.
well.
And
It's
guys,
probably
this could be the last seed of the Lewis Fulham Invitational. Raul is 2-1 up. Can we get some noise for the last seed? Possibly. And without further ado, let's just send it straight in. I want to see exactly what happens in this fourth and potentially final seed.
Though again, we saw Mongi. It's been the story of him today. When he's behind, he catches back up. He was 2-0 down against Beef Salad. He won it back 3-2. He was 1-0 down against Raul. He caught it back up to 1-0. So now 2-1 down. You've got to think there's a good chance he can make this and take this to a game 5. As it looks like another Ruin Portal seed. And not quite as good loot as last time, but could potentially be a fast run. Though, looks like the trees are pretty far.
I left this one in. I did leave this one in. The trees aren't too far. They are a little bit of a swim.
And
which kinda
Mongi's not
does
getting.
suck. Oh my god, Mungi went
But he's
straight
going back in.
He has to come back out because there's no trees in the nether. It's an unfortunate gamble.
Yeah.
It's not that far for the trees. I thought it's just a river. It's not an ocean. We're not swimming that
Yeah.
far. Maybe I'm not Tass. Maybe I'm ass. But Raul able to mine this tree here, and obviously not enough for an iron pickaxe in this overworld. But Mungi grabbing the logs that he does need.
Yes, it will give Raul a little bit of a lead here, but again, I have faith in Mongi that he can catch us up and give us some real entertainment. Who in the crowd has some faith with Mongi? Ooh.
That's the only little bit of emotion we might have seen out of Raul for a little while. He's just the smallest grimace as that cow went into the water there after being set on fire. And
Those same for
the
Mongi.
saves happened for Mongi there. Okay, better on that second one, but heading towards the Bastion now. Both runners entering at a similar time, a couple of seconds in between them.
And they will need to get an iron pickaxe from this bastion, which, given it's a bridge, not the fastest, can lose a bit of time to it. And Raul does miss a boat clutch, potentially the nerves. I mean, when your hands are sweating, it's hard to drag click, or I'm assuming it's drag clicking. But we'll see. And also is going to use the gold pick to get some blocks here, because for a bridge bastion, you're going to need quite a lot of blocks.
Yeah, especially without that iron pick, we need to try and build up to the chests, and both runners doing a very similar move at the moment. Can they find it in this chest? They obviously have a little bit of gold armor, which does help. And not in the first one, surely it's in this side. It's not. How evil. They have to go and check the other side of the bridge.
Or even the lodestone chest, potentially. And I do also just want to mention how much this would mean to Raul if he were to win this. Again, this is a player that's been in every single ranked playoffs. And he's never won. He's never even made it to the finals. Here, obviously this isn't playoffs, but this is a tournament in person to get a big win. I mean, surely that would mean the world to him.
Yeah, I mean, he's very focused right now. 3 seeds and 2 of them going his way. Mungi and Raul basically tied in this position right now. Again, mining the chalice pretty much at the same time, grabbing an iron pickaxe, and Mungi does look like he takes an ever so slight lead, making that iron pickaxe early. I'm talking 2 gold blocks, 3 gold blocks, seconds between these runners right now.
Yeah, I'm not too sure where he saved the time. I mean, I'm assuming he didn't, but maybe he took a peek at the screen. Probably not. Probably
No,
not.
surely not.
Surely not.
These
but-
guys are so locked in. They
They're
have
so
to
locked
focus on their own screens.
Yeah. And Raul, show off! Oh, doesn't hit the boat clutch! Oh my god! He has to full reset. Wow! It looked like Raul was in such a good position. And now it's Mongi's seed to lose, and it looks like the most likely outcome is we'll be going to game 5. But there's still so much seed left to be played.
I mean, our first seed, both runners died. Anything can happen. This is LFI, and we may be going to our seed 5 in the grand finals, which would be beautiful. Raul limbering up the neck, just trying to lock back in a little bit. while Mungi is waiting to get this last pig in the hole. It's not too much of a lead. It's 3 minutes, maybe 3.5 minutes, possibly. Like, now they know the route. Maybe it can be cut down to 2.5 minutes, something like that. Anything could happen here. You know, maybe a struggle in the fortress, struggle in the stronghold, trying to find the spawners. Maybe not going exactly the way of Mungi, and Raul can obviously come back in this seed, but you have to favor Mungi.
Yeah. Now also, I assume he's probably already figured out that Raul's died. Potentially can hear us. But I do think, knowing that he's died, all the pressure will be on him. Though these cows they're not great for Raul. But again, gets some steak, gets a bit of raw steak as well. Not the end of the world, but if he's already tilted, it's not the sort of thing that you want to happen. But it looks like that he is locked in and ready to take the seed back.
Yeah, he's trying his best here. I like the fact that Mungi's going back there and grabbing some wood from his DK setup, because there's low wood in this seed as of right now. Ready to be leaving the Bastion, though, and does unhang his pearl. He is pretty close to the fortress. I mean, this is obviously Mungi's a big favorite for this seed. Anything can happen, though. These strays are even going to help Mungi out even more, though.
Yeah, of course, though. Also, might have to be careful of Wither Skeletons. Gets
Wait,
the
W
skull.
skull.
W skull. Is he going to put it on? That's the question.
Oh, it's on.
It's on.
It's on. Oh, my God. That's my God.
Standing ovation from the crowd. And, I mean, I feel like he's just got to win now. He's got the skull in his head.
It's gonna help. It's gonna help. I mean, obviously we know it actually kind of low-key does help a little bit, but in reality, it's not gonna make a huge difference apart from for the mental. And I think it makes a massive difference for the mental. Getting that cheer from the crowd, you don't know how exhilarating that actually truly feels as a player, being on this stage, hearing the crowd cheer because you did something cool. And I heard a couple of oohs there as Raul did the return to sender first try. Very nice. As he's ready to mine the chalice for the second time in this seed.
Yeah, it looks like Mungi already building portal. Slight misplace, but should be okay. And I think with the strays, I can't quite see his rod count, but he didn't blaze bed, so I'm assuming with the strays, he's just got enough.
Yeah, I think it's 14
eyes. I mean, that's 6 or 7 blaze rods. So that one was a bit too forced, I think.
Yeah. Oh, that one was too forced. Okay.
No, I think the others were reasonable, but
yeah.
We'll see. As it looks like Raul is hitting up this Sug, but again, very big lead for Mungi, and it is his games to lose. Though he doesn't have to throw 2 eyes again, so
I mean, he has the 7 rods, so he is going to be able to lead no matter what here. And I mean, the advantage is strong for Mungi right now, and he's clearing the inventory, pre-crafting the stuff, and we're only at 7 minutes. This is a fast run again. And you'd expect it. It's the grand finals. These are the 2 best runners that we've had today, according to the bracket at the very minimum. And they're running fast. They're doing amazingly well, as they have been all day long. And Mungi could send us to a seed 5 in our best of 5.
Yeah, I mean, this matchup has already been insane. And the only thing that can make it even better is a seed 5. And I'm hoping... I mean, Mungi, again, come the whole way from Australia. Raul come the whole way from Ukraine. And here they are, close friends, playing Minecraft right in front of us, in real life, against each other to win our beautiful trophy.
Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Thank you, crowd, for the cheers there as well. Raul ready to leave the Bastion, but Mungi has, I think, even increased his lead into the stronghold. I really want to say fortress, but obviously it's not the fortress. This one is not the easiest now, but what a beautiful little wormhole there from Mungi to get into the portal room. Hunger reset and entering the end.
Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at the 0. Though maybe if it's a hard one, he might just not even go for it. He knows he's got a big lead, but I think one thing that Mungi cares a lot about is the aura. So he's playing for the aura. Ooh.
Okay, nice.
Right. But again, he doesn't have to force a high height. He's got plenty of time.
He has forced the high height, though. Oh, wow.
Wow. Ooh.
Now he's showing off for the crowd.
He's showing off for the crowd.
And the crowd are cheering for Mungi after that. amazing seed. Places the skull on the end fountain. Stares the Wither skull dead between the eyes as he goes through the portal and sends us to seed number 5 in our grand finale.
Wow.
Wow. We're going to a seed 5. We're going to a seed 5. This is perfect. We could ask for nothing more. The crowd is excited. Everyone is hyped. I really have nothing to say. I just want to get into I just want to get into it.
I mean, it's just incredible. We've had all these people come from not only all over the country, but all over the world to watch this in-person tournament. And all of it comes down to this one final game. The amount of work that's been put into this. Shout out to Bournemouth University. Shout out to our head of production, Sivian Ox. And the final shout out to my beautiful co-host.
Oh, thanks.
But,
And without further ado, let's get back and locked in with this 5th and final seed. The final seed of LFI. Can we make some noise? It's a shipwreck seed. We're heading down. It is, of course, the seed has just started. It's not the worst. I think we have, what is that, 21 wheat, hopefully? I believe, yeah, there we go. A good amount of wheat, 7 bread for these runners, 9 iron, and a jungle spawn with a warm ocean. Warm oceans aren't always the best for magma ravines, but let's hope they're able to find it.
yeah. And I mean, if I was the runners hearing those screams from the crowd just before the final game to decide it all, I don't think you can describe how nervous they must be. They both look so locked in, but this has got to be tough. And we'll see if we see it in the gameplay or if they're just locked in and we're going to see some TAS.
I'm hoping we see the TAS. I really am, and I'm really excited to see who wins this one. I really am. I'm so excited. Both of them doing the same things. The only difference is like crafting order at this point, but
Yeah.
basically the exact same stuff. Going for shears, going for the stone axe, going for the stone shovel, grabbing the leaves, grabbing the wood. Everything is pretty much the exact same. These runners have been consistent throughout the day, playing really, really well. And that's why they're here in the grand finals. 2 seeds apiece really says all it needs to. These guys are pushing each other to their absolute limits, and they're going to do that for 1 more seed.
And all to take home the beautiful trophy in front of us. So we'll see if they can get to the ravine. Looks like a pretty good ravine for both of them. Had to get gravel, obviously, with the warm ocean. And we'll see what these 2x1s look like.
Ever so slight difference. Raul has to craft the door a tiny bit late.
Yeah.
Both of them doing a 1 deep 2x1 here. Very, very TAS from both of them. We're grinding the gravel in the bottom of the portal. And Raul takes an ever so slight lead, but I am talking ever so slight.
Very. I mean, it's like a couple of seconds in it. Also, I think it's...
Yeah. Okay.
What? No, I'm not doing that. But I do want to say, saying very TAS is a really... Like,
It's very
we're
TAS.
so correct.
No,
if
it's
we're
very
saying
TAS.
that expression. But, I mean, this gameplay, it is very TAS.
Thank
so
you. Thank you.
Fair enough. And it looks like Raul with a slight lead heading to this bastion. But again, they are neck and neck. And what's this bastion? It looks like housing, I think. So should be a pretty straightforward route. Oh! The Mongi going for the manhunt. Raul going for the top down. So Mongi's route should be faster. But if Raul gets Obby in the top chest that Mongi doesn't, I don't know if you saw if he got any Obby.
I don't know. Raul getting hit once or twice there. A little bit of a weird tree. I did check for those weird trees. Obviously, it doesn't happen every single time. They are different based on, the direction that you come from and the technical seed behind it. The trees can spawn slightly differently, but oh my gosh, we are talking. There are seconds difference between these runners right now.
Yeah, I mean, Raul a couple of seconds ahead, but Mongi probably has more pigs from Manhunt. So, the Mongi gets taken very low, but should be alright. Gets to the hole safely and does have just enough bread to heal up, and it shouldn't make too much of a difference.
The crowd is silent. We can hear the taps of the keyboards. These runners are so locked in. I have truly no words. This is pretty much neck and neck for these two runners, and I want to build the suspense as much as I can. I don't want the crowd to cheer. I want them to be silent as they are. I really want these runners to stay focused and locked, and they're trying to find exactly where the spawner is doing really well, focusing as much as they can, getting all of their attention on the gameplay.
Yeah, and the question is then, who's going to leave first? Who's going to find the fortress first? And I do think it will be very close again. And it looks like Raul's heading up to get better terrain. And yeah, Raul is out. Mongi potentially out in a couple of seconds, dealing with an annoying piglin in the way. And yeah, a little bit of a lead for Raul.
Ever so slight lead for Raul, and these ever so slight leads are really what makes the difference in these seeds, because they are both so strong. They're both such great players that they will be pushing each other to their absolute limit. Grabbing one stray there for Raul as Mungi enters the fortress from a possibly nicer location.
But tons of strays for Raul.
More strays for Raul, though. Wow, more strays
5
for Raul.
strays total.
Even though Mungi is entering in a much better spot.
But the rates are bad for Raul. You had to kill all 5 just to get 1 rod. So potentially that's the sort of thing where if you beeline the spawn, if you blaze there first, could be the difference. Though I don't like Mongi's house situation.
I mean, Mungi went for the aggressive pearl towards the spawner, and he's there. Now Raul is not too far behind. We're going to see a blaze bed, I assume, come out from both of these runners and be pretty much ready. This is immense. This is LFI.
And it's all gonna come down. All these seeds. We've been there for about I'm not gonna say, but a lot of hours, and it all comes down to these final few minutes. These players have fought so hard, and who's gonna? I mean, Raul has the slight lead, but it's anyone games slightly better terrain, a difficult stronghold, a tough 0. It's all in it here.
The pre-crafting comes out. The drag clicking from for building the backboard, like any of these tiny things could genuinely actually make the difference with these two runners. They are pushing each other to their limits. They're both playing immensely well. You can hardly nitpick anything.
Oh,
he gets a spawn there, but is absolutely fine. Has the health, has the food to deal with it just about. And Raul is able to blind slightly faster.
Yeah, there was another ocean blind, so potentially could be annoying to get this eye. We'll see what this measurement looks like. And yeah, Raul does have to throw 2 eyes. I'm not sure if it broke or not, but if it didn't break, it could be different. I mean, he's not gonna pearl to pick up, because pearling and picking up both, it can be pretty difficult. So could be.
I think he noticed the dolphin as well. The dolphin did mess up one of the
No,
eyes.
it didn't actually pick it up.
It didn't pick it up too far, but he saw the dolphin and thought, hey, I'm not going to pearl this time.
It is better to be safe. And I know we see what their rod count is. Raul with 3 rods, now 4 rods, 5 rods. Oh no, 6 rods obviously, because he's leaving. Unless he's leaving on 5, but I assume he's not. And powering straight into the lava. It looks like it must be pretty close to stronghold.
Oh my god, we're building up.
We're building up, and I'm assuming we're going to be building our portal pretty soon.
Mungi, a rod or 2 behind. Mungi's still waiting for some blaze spawns here.
Oh, messed up the speed bridge. Shouldn't be too much.
Raul heading to coordinates as we speak, using some of those valuable blocks. But he's entering the stronghold.
Again, the room is silent. Raul has come the whole way from Ukraine. Mongi from Australia, and it all comes down. It all comes down to this. What's this nav look like? Raul seems pretty confident on his spike, sending this way, and bang! That's the polar room. If he wants to win LFI, all that Raul needs to do is hit the 0 cycle. What's it look like? Oh my god. It's front, small boy. It looks like he's got enough blocks. He should have this in the bag. But this is going to be close.
You go for the 0, we set up on the 7.
His heart must be pounding. First bed looks pretty good. Hits the double bed. And he kills the huge, huge applause from our crowd. Ral in disbelief as he is the winner. 7-round wins and a bye.
We have our champion. 7-round is the winner of the Lewis Fulham Invitational. The crowd is on their feet. And Mungi congratulating his opponent. And
It was phenomenal from both players.
what an absolutely amazing, amazing grand final. And the last thing to do is present Rao with his trophy.
present
So
the
I'm going to
trophy.
go and do that. Here we go.
Right.
Seven Rao. You are the winner of the first ever Lewis Fulham Invitational. Congratulations. I'm just honestly going to give you this microphone and let you say a little piece if you would like.
I honestly just don't have any words because I was ready for this at all. Like, I don't know. I was like so nervous beforehand. Like, me and Hax were just kept talking about this, and we were like, "I'm gonna be." No, you. Um, I know. I'm just like so happy about this. Like, I don't know. I've been competing for so long, and like how many failures I've had in playoffs. So, and every time, like, after I would lose in round one, like I would talk to Hax, and he would like try his best to like to help me with everything, like with the nerves and everything, like even like any micro details with my gameplay. Like I always like I'm so glad that I have like such amazing friends with Mangi, Hax, Beef, like also talking a lot to Silver. Like I couldn't do this without any of the runners. Like also like I don't want to turn this like into a Hax speech, but like shout out to all the top runners, like Loki, DCR, like Infium. You're so impressive, and like I'm just glad I'm happy to be here. That's all.
Congratulations, and obviously huge congrats as well to Mungi for getting the second place. You really pushed him.
I just want to say, like, it just like how the seeds worked out. Like, it worked out in my favor, but Monkey deserves it any less. Like, his bracket was so hard, and I'm like so proud of you as well, like, for coming this long. And it was a great match. Thank you.
Mungi, I'll just give this to you, man. I'll give this to you now.
I mean, what can I even say? This has been like by far the most fun thing I've ever had the privilege to be a part of in MCSR. This is so cool meeting all my friends, all the people, all the fans, even production, Fulham, like everyone is so fucking awesome. I don't know. Raul really deserved this. It's been a long time coming. I know he's had a hard journey to get here, but I'm so happy for him. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Congratulations. Wow. I mean, I have nothing to say after that. Raul, you are the champion of the first ever Lewis Fulham Invitational. Congrats. And the last thing that I'm going to do is say a couple of thank yous to everyone. So I'm going to grab my clipboard so I make sure I don't forget anyone. So I'm going to be right back.
Go for it. Mangi.
Okay, I mean, congratulations. Okay, I'm just going to read the script from this bit because these guys are making me emotional and I'm going to make sure I get through all of the thank yous. So, that concludes the portion of the Minecraft part of the Lewis Film Invitational. I want to say a massive thank you to the runners, Vstrid, Beef Salad, Seven Rel, Tiger, Hacks, Silver, and Kapow. This would not have been possible without any single one of you. You've made my dream come true. This has been insane. I'd also love to say a huge thank you to Bournemouth University, the production crew. You've all been amazing. Thank you so much. Let me say a massive thank you to the commentators, Andronicus, Bendo, Automat. I know it wasn't the easiest setup. I know it was pretty damn hard. I'm having to tell you to hold your microphones this close to your mouth every single time, but you did it. You did amazingly, and a massive thank you. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you so much to the entire production team. I've written that down twice. I've had a great script. I don't care. You deserve to. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Specifically, I have to give a massive thank you to Civionox. None of this would have been possible. So much. Whoa, okay, come on. Last second, come on. I want to give a big thank you as well. I want to give a massive thank you to all of the staff, everyone that I've not mentioned. I need to give a thank you to all of the door team, the merch team, the mods, the refs, the ranked team, everyone watch partying, everyone at home, everyone here. There's so many people to thank. None of this would have been possible without you, the entire MCSR community. Come, please, please, please. You deserve this. Thank you so much. And yeah, thank you so much for watching the first ever Lewis Film Invitational. Let's hope that there's many more.